And then the moment you start getting uncomfortable and it gets that point, your wiring is going to scream at you with all the logic, all the intellect, all the rationale you need to stop moving forward. And it's not because you're stupid or unworthy or uneducated or wrong or any of it. It's just because that's your wiring. That's what you've got. But it can grow, it can expand, and we can eliminate some of that stuff that isn't serving you. So when we're born, age 0 to 7, our brain is just wide open and ready to receive. And it just says yes to everything because we don't have the ability to discern or assess or evaluate anything. So our brain is going to grow and develop based on what's being input. And that's going to be our parents and those around us. So whatever beliefs they have, whatever they consider truth, it's going to be literally programmed into you. That will be your foundation. Now, once you do start to get conscious and start to evaluate things, a little more self-aware, all the decisions you make are going to be based on that initial foundation. Okay, so whatever you think is possible for yourself, what you deserve, what's going to be hard, what's going to be easy, what's for somebody else, all of that is in this underlying basic wiring that you've got a foundation. But people don't think about that. They just see, this is the truth. This is how it is.
We keep coming home after our day jobs, sitting there wondering, why am I not accomplishing the things that I want to accomplish? And I think that is why it is super, super important, and why I'm so, so happy that we have you on the show here, because talking about rewiring and neuroplasticity it's astounding to me, because what that really means is that you can finally take control. And if you know anything about me, you listeners, Leon, you know me extremely well as well, is that I'm a control freak. So to me, that is extremely appealing. I think one of the most interesting things as well out of that is just how you can finally take control of your own destiny, not by building it up in your mind, but actually starting one step at a time, getting the formula down, following the process. And it all starts off at the foundational level of
I like that
self-assessment.
But my whole thing here is to really simplify this process. If we are inspired by somebody out in the world, which generally is what kind of wakes us up to, hey, I want to be something bigger. They see something out in the world that inspires them. And if they see somebody like that, and it's like, well, what are they doing that's inspiring? What are they doing that I would love to do, but I don't know how to do? Now, a lot of times when people say, I don't know how to do that, that's the end of it. Like as if these people were born with the knowledge, as if they didn't have to do any learning or take any journey. They just have this, and wow, how lucky to be them. And then you hear their story, and it's a story you probably don't want to relive, or whatever. People earn their way there. So if you want to be like someone, you look at what they do. You don't have to imitate everything, but you look at what they do and you say, okay, what behavior are they exhibiting that I'm not, that is important for them to be able to maintain that life that they're doing? And what of that behavior could I take on right now that doesn't depend on me getting any particular goal or amount of money or being in the right place at the right time? What can I be? Who can I be today that I'm not being, that is more in alignment with who I'm aspiring to be? People wait so long to take that action of just trying on being a different person, but our brain is ready to do it at any time.
If you've derived some great value from our show thus far, please take a second to rate and review us on the platform that you're tuned in on. This will really help us to grow the show and reach more and more people, to spread the positivity and change more and more lives. So it will literally just take you a second to rate and review us, and who knows, perhaps you could directly be responsible for changing someone's life today. We look forward to seeing you guys in the next one. Until then, cheers.